Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In this video we're going to have a look at the new update. So there is a lot to discuss at the moment and it is mainly to do with the Primeval Realm, how that functions, the Hope Tree and how that functions, and what different choices you now have to make in order to proceed with the game. So first things first, what I'm going to do, just pause, I'll bring up the patch notes and we can just have a look. Okay, so here we are on the patch notes section, and something to bear in mind as well, I have already gone through the patch notes in full in a separate video, so if you do want to go ahead and check that out, just click on my channel, then it should be the second or the third video down, something like that, and just have a look and see whether or not you want to go through all of it. Now we are going to skip ahead past all of the festival stuff and we're going to jump to this bit right here. So this is the Hope Tree. Now I discussed in my video that I did not agree with how they were going to do this moving forward. Tell you what, hold on. It was sweltering and so I opened the window. My mistake. There's clearly cars going past. It is what it is. So yeah, optimize the rules for using oils. We don't care about that at the moment. I will go into it a bit more, but for now it is this here. So reinstated Crimson Beads from Season 9, allowing players to enhance combat related Hope Tree bonuses in current season mode. Introduced in a unified entry point for Master Skills, Primeval Realm will add new combat stat bonuses and migrated existing functional Hope Tree bonuses from Primeval Realm to this interface. Following this update, we will refund a portion of the goods spent on unlocking or upgrading Master Skills. Additionally, we will grant corresponding Crimson Beads based on Omniguardian's current season gift completion status to enhance Hope Tree bonuses. We hope these adjustments will help Omniguardians complete town conquests in the Primeval Realm more efficiently. So let's jump back into this. Of course, it's always the way. Whenever I try and do anything, we will have to see. So basically, what has happened is now with the implementation of the Crimson Beads, we no longer have access to the full tree. So if you go back and you have a look at my previous video, unfortunately I'm not that great at editing, but in the seasonal mode previously we were able to unlock all of these. Every single one was completely cleared. We have up here the healing, the control, spellbreaker, the female strengthen, armor removal, etc, etc. And as well, we also had the skill activation Dragon War reinforcement and skill activation Clash Domain reinforcement. We're all at level 4 for me. The Treasure Tomes reinforcement was at 3. This was the first one I leveled up. And as well, Clash Domain, I was working on that. I had just completed it and I just needed enough resource in order to unlock this in full. Now, as you can see, I've gone with World Arena Enhance, I've gone with Foggy Coliseum Enhance, and I've gone for Tome Treasures Reinforcement for 1. I am not using any of my attempts. I'm not using any of my attempts on here or in here in the Primeval Realm. And the reason that I'm not doing that is primarily because I'm just not going to get nearly as much value as I would have previously. Again, it's just we had all of these unlocked. Every single one was unlocked. And we were able to progress quite nicely. As you can see, we are 30 days left on the season. I'm up to level 23 for the majority of these. Level 23 here for the Stormlord, up to level 20. Level 20 for this is mainly level 20, but I did get to the Masters where we are now. So, as you can see, unlocked these. So, yeah, the Masters I had unlocked as much as I could anyway. And I primarily focused on all of the various different seasonal modes within here. So there's a master related to the level up. There was a master related to the Clash Domain, Dragon War. There was I just unlocked the enhance for Clash Domain here and for the Foggy and for World Arena Enhance as well. So what does it mean moving forward? Well, I have done what I can to unlock as many of these nodes as possible throughout the entire season, and now I cannot. But fortunately, I think the devs have realized this. And bear with me, let me just open up the Discord. Okay, so on the Discord, it has been noted, and Bella has posted this in the devs feedback section. Hi everyone, we are sorry for the Hope Tree trouble after the update. We will compensate everyone enough red beads tomorrow. As a matter of fact, we are not meant to decrease the tree level, and the issue is a numerical bug. We sincerely apologize again. So there is a fix coming, and it is going to allow us to unlock all of these nodes once again. This was, for me, this was the best update from this season. The Primeval Realm was fun, but I've already expressed my opinions on this. I don't think they should have linked the story mission, primarily because the story missions are all locked behind these level 25s, level 24s, and nobody's getting there. Like, the majority of players that I've heard from, anyway, the majority of free-to-play players are all up to like level 13, level 14 at the moment. They are sort of less than halfway, or a bit more than halfway through the map, or around halfway through the map for each one of these, because they're not spending any money on additional attempts. They're not spending any diamonds on additional attempts. They are literally just going as free to play as possible, and it's tough trying to get up to all of these levels. Like the story here, I believe this one will be the story, and I think the other story is going to be locked behind, where have you got to? It may be locked behind the Griffin. I just don't know where the story is. So I'm working my way as much as possible through the entire story and the entire realm here to try and get to the story, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not. I think it's going to be mightily expensive in order to get the entire story, which is not fair. It is definitely not fair. Because we like the story, we like the context behind the characters, we like to understand the motives and all of that, but we just don't get it this season. Now there is another section right here. This is the Season 10 Primeval Realm bonus effects, so we still get all of these. Energy limit, we get the hope, the energy recovery time, we get the primeval coin replenishment. This is up to 50,000, by the way, so you will be getting many more coins with this update, which I think is very good for the majority of players, and primarily because there are discrepancies, should we say, in the oil count, and also in the how much the oils cost, sorry, and how much you can earn from Primeval Realm. It's not great, to be honest, but it is what it is now. Yep, this one, selling of goods increased by 75%, and purchase price of goods decreased by 25%. So very good. And then we do get all of these as well. So attack boost, we get the defense boost, we get the control resistance, and all of these can be unlocked through the various different master systems within the Primeval Realm now. So if we click on this master skill on the right hand side, it'll take us to this page. I have unlocked all of these, and so I can't really show you, but if you do click on this one, say I wanted to know where dodge boost would be, I would click on it and I would click continue. Below it, there'll be another option for you to continue. It will take you to the exact master tree skill. So here, as you can see, damage boost is increased, and it'll tell you exactly what you need in order to do that. If you want to find out where to get these goods from, you click source, and then it will take you to the correct source for that. You click on the trade down on the bottom right, and then it will take you to exactly here. So looks like yellow crystals are up, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't really matter. I am not touching any of this. Not touching any of this until I can get these back. So as you can see, you know, we need the control, we need the spellbreaker, we need female strengthen, we need armor removal, and we just don't have it. And at the moment, it was really disappointing when it went live. I called it yesterday or the day before when I read the patch notes, and I knew for a fact that this would happen because they just didn't take into consideration the amount of coins required or the amount of these beads required. There's just no ways about it. I don't know why they removed it, but I suspect it's so that people could get all of these bonuses, which I think it is very, I think this is how it should have been. this is how it should have been right at the start of the season. And I do think that this is a much needed change. You're going to get all of these different bits of bonuses: cure rate of all allies 150%, effect accuracy, crit resistance by 150%, accuracy rate 150%, damage reduction, damage boost, all that sort of good stuff. I think that is a really, really positive change, and I think they were doing it. I don't think the intention is to nerf players or to stop them from completing the Primeval Realm. I think it's the opposite. I think the intention was there to try and help players get through, because it is a grind. It really is. This Primeval Realm is a grind, and the story is a lot behind it, and all of these bonuses are a lot behind it as well. But for now, this is what we're left with. So tomorrow there will be another update for these Azure beads, not Azure beads, Crimson beads. Yeah, Crimson beads, and we'll get value equal to what we had unlocked previously, and we should be able to complete this entire tree. So hopefully, yes, we should be able to get that. So for now, hold your horses. It is coming, and we are getting this update, or not the update, but we are getting the compensation effectively for the hope tree, and trying to get that leveled up as quickly as possible. There is also something else I wanted to discuss. It's something that may have gone unnoticed by a lot of people, but if you are wondering what this aptitude is, this is just a number that the devs have given to show which units are good and which units are not, in their opinion. I think it is their opinion. And I think it also might be based off the top ranking stuff as well. So lineup rankings, relic rankings, hero rankings, all of this sort of stuff. I think all of this accumulates in this particular number. It's the aptitude. And as you can see, different units have different numbers assigned. So Talos, Macaria both at 22, Dulhan at 26. Talanas 22, aptitudes 18 for Atrops, 16 for Lily and Leah, 16 for Lee, 18 for Sal, so on and so forth. And then it'll go down. So it's not based on very much at all, this aptitude, but it is more along the lines of which units the devs think are good and which are not. So the highest rating that I've seen for a non-DD or a Light Seeker is 18. That is Atrops, Mavis, Nawi, etc, etc. And then you've got 22 as the, or 20 I think, or 22 is the lowest for DD units. They're going up to 40, and we'll get to that unit in just a second. So as you can see, Arthur at 28, Gaia at 28, Dahlia at 30, Mulan at 30, Pandora 28, so on and so forth. So it's not a ranking of how well your units are, or how good or how strong your units are. Eudora at 30 here, and then we get to, where have you got up to? Yeah, so Elisha at 30, and then it will be, yeah, so Cleopatra at 40. So this is the highest. It's Cleopatra and Victoria at this 40 mark, and it is just a little nod to who they believe are the best units within the game. So you can go ahead and check that out. I've not seen a table for it anywhere. I've not seen anything like that. But let me know what you think down below of the changes. For me, I think as soon as they drop enough crimson beads to get all of this leveled up, then I think the changes will be absolutely fantastic. But I think it was a small oversight, and unfortunately it's caused a lot of disruption. A lot of people are not very happy about it, but it is coming. The update is coming, and it will be implemented tomorrow as well, as a recording of this video. So just want to say thanks very much for watching. Thank you for your patience, and you have a great day.